Okay, well, let's talk about the story and the gift that keeps on giving. The Cleveland Browns, Dylan Gabriel gets put into a concussion protocol. Gets a concussion, and the guy with the number one selling jersey, Shedeur Sanders, comes in and plays against the Baltimore Ravens. And he went 4 for 6. He had a fumble, but it was recovered by Cleveland. He threw an interception. Got sacked a good amount of times. Did have one play to actually maybe go for a tie that was dropped, but it was the defender had his hands in there, but everybody thought that the receiver had brought the ball in. But ended up losing to the Baltimore Ravens. And now everybody's talking about Shedeur Sanders. What do we think about him? Should he be started? Well, he's going to get the start next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that would be a better way to kind of judge him with him having a full week, because I guess we learned that he's never took a snap, even in practice, with the first team. So this will give him a week to be able to get some snaps in with the first team. You know what I'm saying, get a script to go by, and let's see what he does against a team that's not looking that good at all right now. What did you think about Shedeur Sanders and his debut, his half debut that we saw this weekend?
You know you don't want to ask me that question.
Yo, come on.
You tell them that, like, I mean, after the game, I'll just go to after the game and work my way back. But after the game, I thought he was the one with the concussion. Like, when he was talking, I'm like, Shedeur. He's just, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I want. It's not that I don't want him to succeed, because I would never even dream of thinking it in that manner. I think I've just been so disenchanted with all of the and look, all of the hype, or whatever you want to call it, that was placed upon him prior to the draft even taking place. So I didn't think that he was what the advertisements were saying. And so when he has this opportunity, I mean, yeah, he's behind the 8 ball, so I'm not going to be too critical of him. I mean, I think that it was a horrible outing, but I mean, what else could he have done?
Right.
You know? I think his hands were tied. I do think this upcoming week he's going to have a great opportunity, but I also think that Max Crosby's probably going to set a franchise record for sacks in a game by a Raider.
Don't you know it? That's very true. You know, that's very true. One thing about Shedeur, he will get sacked. He will get sacked. He holds on to that ball too long, trying to make plays. Yeah, he's going to get sacked a lot, and they're going to throw a lot of different things at him. I do not want this to be a thing of because you know like pick a side. It's like East versus West. Who you like, Tupac or Biggie? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's not do that with Dylan and Shedeur, because I actually do feel, and you know, a lot of people have talked about, Dylan Gabriel, he can't make throws down the field, and you know what I'm saying, he's only completed one pass past 20 yards in the last 4 games, and then you see Shedeur complete a pass past 20 yards in his first half of football. But every quarterback doesn't play the same way. I still do believe that Dylan Gabriel can be a starting quarterback in this league. I'm not a person that thinks that Dylan Gabriel is not a good quarterback, or that it was a bad pick or anything like that. I do wonder why they drafted him and then drafted Shedeur behind, you know what I'm saying, a couple rounds later. And then you also have Deshaun Watson, who may come back by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know what exactly is going on. I do not know why Shedeur never got at least a few first rep snaps as being a backup. There's a lot of things that just just puzzling me about this quarterback competition. And what I truly believe is going to happen, to be honest with you, what I truly believe is going to happen is that Deshaun Watson is going to be the starter next year.
You think so?
Yeah. Yep.
For who?
For the Cleveland Browns. Yep.
Man, Deshaun Watson gonna be the starting quarterback for Joe's Garage next year. That guy. I mean, you know what? And look, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might sound off the wall, but if I had to choose, if I had these two guys in my building, which the Cleveland Browns do have, and it came down to Shedeur and Deshaun Watson, I'm getting me a quarterback coach in there, a Brian Greasy type of guy, somebody who knows what he's doing, and I'm going with Shedeur. I don't want Deshaun Watson. Give me Shedeur Sanders today over Deshaun Watson.
I look. I totally agree with you. Like I said, all three of them, I would probably go with Shedeur. But at the end of the day, boo, we dealing with the Cleveland Browns, bro.
That's why none of this is shocking to me.
Not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? And look. Kudos to whatever quarterback gets out of there and go somewhere else. Also, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether one of them get traded or you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't know, get cut, waived, whatever. Kudos to whoever gets out of there. But it's so much going on that it's just like, man, can we just get to like football? Let's just, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Soap opera. The soap opera is the cloud over the actual game that is being played. But Kevin Stefanski, he's juiced in. You know, he got that coach of the year that one year. He's been juiced in ever since. I mean, you know, man, I could take my red ink pen and play Miss Overton or whatever teacher name you want to draw. I got just all types of red marks over that regime, man. But, you know.
Yeah, and he don't answer questions. He don't make anything plain for the media when they ask questions either. I've been looking at some of his interviews, his little virtual interviews he do, and they ask him very direct questions, and he answered very vaguely on purpose. And it's like, bruh, y'all 2-8, bro. You got to at least give the people some sort of vision of what you're doing. And it doesn't seem like he's, I don't know, to me, he just acting like somebody who just knows that he ain't nowhere close to a hot seat. And so, you know what I'm saying? And so you're going to, when you have coaches that are nowhere close to a hot seat, you're going to have years where they just going to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he was using this year to figure it out for next year. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But